This video is sponsored by Ultimate Guard, but even long before this channel was sponsored by Ultimate Guard, they were always my #1 choice when it comes to sleeves or deck boxes. Pick up Ultimate Guard products at your local game store, or order them on Amazon. Link down below. Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Every month I have a poll over on my Patreon, where patrons of all levels are encouraged to vote on upcoming deck lists. This month I posted a list of all the Commander decks I've made for patrons over the last couple of months. So this deck that you're about to see was originally requested by Mark. As I'm sure you saw from the video title, this will be a CEDH deck led by Stella Wildcard. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Stella Wildcard is a 3-mana 2/4 legendary human rogue. Whenever we cast our second spell each turn, we exile the top card of our library. Until the end of our next turn, we may play that card. She also has an activated ability. We may tap her to copy an instant or sorcery we control and choose new targets for the copy. However, we may only do this if we have cast 3 or more spells this turn. Now, Mark specifically requested a CEDH deck, or at least a deck that was very high in power. He also requested that there be no budget on this deck, with a couple of exceptions. He didn't want Volcanic Island, Lion's Eye Diamond, or Mox Diamond in the list, because he doesn't own those cards yet. Now, for most commanders, I recommend a checklist. Something like this. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. But for CEDH, your deck is going to be a bit different. Most CEDH decks look something like this. 30 or so lands, the best ramp available to you in your colors, as many tutors as you can fit in your color identity, 20 to 30 pieces of interaction including stacks, but most importantly, a focus on winning. Suddenly, violently, and all over the place. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm gonna start streaming on Musings by Danon as well as Twitch again soon. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. For lands, we're running Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, City of Brass, Mana Confluence, Ancient Tomb, Scalding Tarn, Misty Rainforest, Bloodstained Mire, Polluted Delta, Wooded Foothills, Flooded Strand, Arid Mesa, Steam Vents, Training Center, Stormcarved Coast, Sulphur Falls, Cascade Bluffs, Shivan Reef, Riverglide Pathway, 5 Islands, and 5 Mountains. Lots of shuffling. Our mana ramp package consists of Isochron Scepter, Dramatic Reversal, Birgi God of Storytelling, Stormkiln Artist, Mana Geyser, Mana Crypt, Mox Amber, Chrome Mox, Jeweled Lotus, Soul Ring, Talisman of Creativity, Arcane Signet, and Dockside Extortionist. Lots of powerful ways to cast our spells. Our card advantage package consists of Underworld Breach, Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Misfortune, Windfall, Frantic Search, Dragon's Rage Channeler, Archmage Emeritus, Rhystic Study, Mystic Remora, Brainstorm, Consider, Expedite, Faithless Looting, Gataxian Probe, Mystical Tutor, Opt, Ponder, Preordain, Serum Visions, Sleight of Hand, Expressive Iteration, and Sensei's Divining Top. A good mix of powerful card draw, tutors, and ramp. For interaction and spot removal, we're running Narset's Reversal, Snap, An Offer You Can't Refuse, Flusterstorm, Lightning Bolt, Pongify, Rapid Hybridization, Swan Song, Unsummon, Vandal Blast, Abrade, Counterspell, Negate, Capsize, Deflecting Swat, Fierce Guardianship, Force of Negation, and Force of Will. Lots of powerful ways to prevent our opponents from comboing off and winning. We're running Cyclonic Rift, but in most CEDH games this will probably be used as spot removal. The flexibility is nice though. For spell copy and spellslinger effects, we're running Dualcaster Mage, Twin Flame, Thousand Year Storm, Molten Duplication, Twinning Staff, Reiterate, Expansion Explosion, Fork, Galvanic Iteration, Increasing Vengeance, and Reverberate. The core of our deck is made up of Cerulean Wisps, Refocus, Twisted Fealty, Twitch, and Thassa's Oracle. Don't worry, I'll explain it. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 42 mana sources split between 29 lands and 13 pieces of ramp. Right on target for a CEDH deck. 12 pieces of card advantage. 18 pieces of interaction plus 1 flexible board wipe. No singular sudden I win cards, but lots of game-ending combos, which I will now discuss. The first one, of course, is Dualcaster Mage with either Molten Duplication or Twin Flame. Either of these spells, when combined with Dualcaster Mage, makes infinite hasty copies of Dualcaster Mage. We're also running the infamous combo of Isochron Scepter and Dramatic Reversal. So long as our mana rocks can produce at least 3 mana, this generates us infinite mana. As does Dualcaster Mage combined with Snap and Birgi, God of Storytelling. We also have a few combos to draw through our deck, allowing us to win with Thassa's Oracle. Underworld Breach allows us to recast Jeska's Will and Wheel of Fortune over and over again. Or we could combine Underworld Breach with Frantic Search and Dragon's Rage Channeler. And, although it's more expensive mana-wise, I'd rather use Frantic Search and Underworld Breach with Thousand Year Storm. The entire deck is filled with combos. Mana Geyser with Reiterate, Narset's Reversal with Thousand Year Storm and Stormciln Artist. The possibilities are right there. You just have to cast the spells in the right order to storm off and win. You can generate infinite mana and win with an Expansion Explosion, or draw through your whole deck and win with Thassa's Oracle. Of course, being able to tap our commander to copy a spell, then untap her with Refocus or Cerulean Wisps so we can do it again is always fun. Are you building a Stella Lee wildcard commander deck? What power level were you going with for your build? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also want to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Sean, Mark, Borgie, Nazwin, Midge, Alex, Conga, Aaron, Chris, Robert, Austin, Pye, William, Turner, Triz, Kazera, Slack, and Dan. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.